Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 743. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it. If you feel called to. I had to burp there. My current goal is 500 subscribers, and I'm trying to reach the milestone of 200 subscribers in terms of trying to reach that goal. So if you do decide to subscribe and help me out, thank you very much. And I don't know if I already said it, but hit that notification bell as well if you feel called to. So I'm a little bit irritated because the moon here is a little bit out of frame, and that isn't how I set it up. I'm not going to be picky about it today because I am feeling a little bit tired. I just saw the number 122, which is a sign, could be a reminder that change starts with you. I feel like something is confusing, or there's something here that isn't as clear. It feels like it's like opposite ends of the spectrum. Either something is super clear or something is super vague. Starting with interpreting the number 743. The number 7 and 3 feels like it's bringing me back to the 730s videos, because the number 7-3 felt like a significant or powerful combination for someone, because number 7 is about learning, expanding your consciousness, and the number 3 is about healing, communicating, expressing yourself. And I feel like when these energies come together, they kind of like go hand in hand. They can, but they don't have to. So I feel like this is a specific reading about learning from healing and expressing yourself and watching how others or the world reacts and trying to understand what that might say about you in a better light rather than something worse, to be clear. The number 4 is about stability, so I do really feel like expanding your awareness, your consciousness, is going to bring you a level of emotional stability that you might need. Almost like knowledge is power, that message I've been getting lately. Actually, yeah, because fear, anxiety, it comes from what was I saying? Oh, I don't even remember. My mind went blank, so I'm just going to trust that everything happens for a reason. This stability could be physical, emotional. I feel like it's more emotional and mental, spiritual for everybody, but it can also be physical and material for some others. So there's learning and healing and creating a stability, creating more stability through that learning and that healing, because awareness, anxiety, fear comes from the unknown is what I was trying to say. So when you know something, you feel like you're in control. So maybe there's a need here to find a new way to feel like you're in control without feeling like you have to know everything or every little detail to be able to trust yourself or believe in yourself. Adding up these numbers, 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 3 is 14, 1 plus 4 is 5. That makes a lot of sense. Any changes that you're going through, embrace them and allow yourself to learn from them and maybe even heal from them. Definitely if those changes are positive and healing. Or this could be a more general message where it's important for you to look at and deeper understand how you look at change and how your perspective works against you, takes your power away rather than works for you, and helps you step into and embrace your power. I feel like you're just as much as fear or change can be a powerful driver of fear, it can also be a powerful way to learn, because our fears, they teach us a lot when we overcome them or heal from them, depending on what kind of fear it comes from. And I think it's interesting how it said in the beginning, either something is super clear or something is super vague. And it depends on how much you allow your fears to have a say in your future and your current decision. So maybe if you feel like you need to see something clearer, remove fear from the equation. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? If you weren't afraid, what would you do? What would you let yourself learn and heal from? What would you let go that creates instability emotionally, spiritually, energetically, and physically? If you weren't afraid, what would you do? That may be helpful for someone in terms of moving forward. And I do feel like the universe and your spirit guides are, they're always encouraging everybody to learn and to heal and to create more stability. Because I believe that the universe, it thrives on growth. So of course it's going to want us to grow. And it just so happens that it's also what we deserve. I'm feeling something here about how there's no such thing as we deserve something or we don't deserve something, it just is. So I don't know if that's someone's perspective or if there's something significant about maybe someone else with that perspective. Either way, I don't think that it is a helpful one, not spiritually anyway. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from the Magical Dogs Tarot. I'm going to use this to take a deeper look at your current situation, what messages, support, or advice might be there for you. Your ancestors might be particularly present, and we may come back around to the number 743 to get further clarification if we have time. Ooh. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. For some reason I was wanting to say the Ten of Cups, which is so interesting. One second. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups are long-term energies, long-term goals. And if Pentacles is like an earthy thing, there's something here you're investing in this physical world, a relationship, a job, whatever it might be, but you're being called to invest in long-term to create stability. Definitely that feels like it's relevant here because you can clearly see that this dog has a family. And then the Ten of Cups, this is also long-term, like I said, but instead of something material or physical that you're investing in over a long period of time, this is something mental, emotional, and spiritual that you are investing in a long period of time. Pentacles are more material, Cups, emotional, more emotional. So I think someone here is really being encouraged. If you have your long-term goals in mind, this is confirmation to keep those in mind, like emotionally and physically, materially. And if you don't have those long-term goals in mind, you're really, really being called to do that. Allow yourself to learn, to heal, and to create stability for the long run. That feels very, very clear here. And before we run out of time, real quick, well, I just saw 10 seconds, and I was about to talk about the number 10, which is confirmation for someone that your spirit guides are near. So you could have an ancestor trying to connect with you.